Right around that same time, Facebook ads came out in beta. We started playing with the platform. I committed to it. I said, I'm gonna own this space. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna try to be the best in the world at it. An $1,826 spend. Within 14 days, it turned into $540,000 and change.
What's up, record breakers? Chris Record here, another day, another vlog. And today we've got a jam-packed episode because at War Room, I had the chance to be able to interview KUSMICH, and this guy is absolutely crushing it with Facebook ads. You guys are gonna get access to kind of a sneak preview of that interview. We're gonna give you several minutes, plus we're gonna give you a link to be able to watch the full interview. Now listen, this guy runs campaigns that generate hundreds of thousands of dollars in revenue, some of them even millions. This is somebody you absolutely wanna listen to. Plus, I take you behind the scenes of the event, take you behind the scenes with the travel, and so much more. Hopefully you guys enjoy today's vlog episode. Now, before we dive into it, do me a quick favor. If you are not yet subscribed, smash the subscribe button, hit that post notification bell, because we're doing big things over here every single day, bringing you entertainment and education, and we would love for you to become a record breaker. So with that being said, let's kick off today's vlog.
This is the Stealth Body Core. It helps you gamify your core.
It's like a video game you play.
Yeah, it's an app on your phone.
And it's a workout.
3 minutes in the morning, you'll have a six-pack by like a couple weeks.
Wait. I'm sold. I don't even need to try it. 3 minutes a day for a six-pack?
Woo! So you get into plank position, just circling the dots, holding and locking in and blowing them up and breathing real deep. There you go. Perfect. Good job. Twist, little twist. Beautiful. The natural.
Chris, is this Ender's Game for abs?
Hi, I'm Howie Panis. I'm an entrepreneur. My new company is Stealth Body Fitness. It's all about sneaking fitness into your day. Just 3 minutes a day. It's like brushing your teeth. It'll work your whole body in 3 minutes. You're gonna feel great, look great. StealthBodyFitness.com. My last exit was Logic Electronic Cigarettes. We built the world's largest independent e-cig brand. Now it's in 30 countries. We sold it to Japan Tobacco. 2015, we built it a little under 5 years with 100,000 points of distribution. Fitness is my passion. I've been a professional trainer for 25 years, so I'm back to what I love.
Nice.
We need to get Chris working on his fitness.
Yeah. He did great for the first time.
Actually, I didn't even know what it was. I was getting ready to stand on it. So it's pretty cool. You just get in a plank position, you do it for 3 minutes a day. I did it for about a minute and a half, but I do feel like it works me out pretty well. But more important was, it was fun. When I'm doing planks, you sit there and you like kind of count and you're like hoping like it's gonna be over soon. This one, you didn't want it to be over. You had something to do. It distracted you away from the plank. So I really felt that was valuable. StealthBodyFitness.com.
Retails at $2.99.
That's
and
it?
It'll last you forever.
You guys, $2.99.
Cheaper than a gym membership, personal trainer. It's like the personal trainer for your core and your whole body.
Awesome. Hey, thanks.
Thanks.
Listen, you guys, I am hanging out with KUSMICH here at the War Room. Nicholas has been traveling all over the nation, maybe even the world, speaking and training on Facebook advertising. And what's crazy is that we go back to literally your first speech on Facebook advertising. Why don't we kick it off? Introduce yourself to the squad here and tell them about that experience.
KUSMICH here. For 14 years of my life, I was a pastor, of all things. Now, I needed a side hustle to kind of keep the bills paid and all that. But when I stepped away from that a few years ago, I literally thought to myself, I am never, ever gonna get the opportunity to speak ever again. And that's kind of the thing that excited me the most about pastoring. It's like I get to go on stage every Sunday. I step away from it for a few years and I thought, you know what, this is a part of me that's gotta die. And then all of a sudden, out of the blue, we had connected. I don't even know where we
I interviewed you for Dark Post Profits for my course.
Yes.
On Skype.
You're like, hey, we're doing this event in Vegas. Do you want to come speak on Facebook ads? I haven't spoken in years. I've never spoken about Facebook ads, but sure. And so I show up, Chris puts 1,200 people in a room. And I'm like, oh man, what did I just get myself into? Something just rekindled inside of me. And that moment, Chris, that you invited me on that stage, I get to speak there, put me on this terror for the last 18 months to literally speak on a stage once, maybe twice a month, did incredible things for my brand, for my business. Things have taken off. And literally, if I got to trace it back to the one experience that started this whole speaking thing, it was your event, the 3C event, the first one in Vegas, 1,200 people in a room, me having butterflies because you said, come speak about Facebook ads. I never did. And it just kind of reinvigorated this whole thing for my life.
Awesome.
So, yeah, dude, I owe you, brother.
Hey, all right, well, you can cut me a check and I'll tell you exactly how the way my bank works is it accepts
Canadian
incoming money. Hey, yeah, I'll take any kind of money. Nicholas was one of the top speakers at this event. He was so good that when I had my next event, of course, I invited you back again to kind of headline that. And he's spoken at basically probably half my events. It's one thing to speak, but he actually gets results, which is what makes him such a good speaker, is that his talk is filled with case studies of here's what I did for this client. And then also you've taught, you have courses, you've taught all this stuff. So what inspired you to get into Facebook advertising, to start your own agency? consistency, and then also, you know, share with us some of the results that you've been really proud of for your clients.
First of all, I think I was just, I'm too dumb to have the intention to make it work. Right place, right time. I was late to the internet marketing game. This is when Google had kind of come out and slapped a bunch of people. I'm like, I don't want to play in that space. Right around that same time, Facebook ads came out in beta. We started playing with the platform. I committed to it. I said, I'm gonna own this space. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna try to be the best in the world at it. And I think because of the focus and because of diving in the trenches and not just taking the courses, but implementing the content, we figured things out. And fortunately now, you know, we can say that we have some of the highest ROIs in the industry. Our greatest one was over 30,000% return on investment, an $1,826 spend.
What does that mean?
That means we spent $1,826 on a particular Facebook ad campaign.
And then how much did you make?
Within 14 days, it turned into $540,000 and change.
It's like it doesn't even seem possible. Let me tell you, I've been doing advertising for a long time. That doesn't happen every time. It's fun hearing your best, right?
Sure.
It's always fun talking about that grand slam in the 9th inning that won the World Series.
Yep.
Your process, like, does this stuff shock you? Do you have pretty consistent results? Is that like the one-hit wonder, or have you had a lot of these case studies?
Yeah, so I think, I mean, and I don't like throwing out numbers there because it makes people believe that these numbers are normal and they're achievable. But we're happy to say that we've never really participated in a losing campaign. You know, our average return on investment, especially when we work with high ticket space, and let's be clear, that's how you get those kind of numbers. Our average return on investment was about 1,000% or more. Different spaces have different returns, but yeah, I think what the key to this whole thing is understanding that it's not in the tactics, it's in the strategy. Most people, when they're talking about Facebook ads, are like, how should I bid? Where should I put the ad? What's the placement? Like all the technical elements of that. I think that's good. I think it's super important to do. But to me, that's the 10% of the iceberg that's above the surface. So what everyone notices, what everyone talks about, what everyone thinks where the magic happens. The real magic happens, the 90% below the surface. To me, that is, what is the offer? What is the structure? What is the funnel? How are you setting and teeing this whole thing up?
Got it.
And so we've come in, I've borrowed your terminology, Chris, just to let you know, a 3C type funnel.
3C, baby.
How do you click, capture, and convert?
Yes.
Kind of broken down from a fundamentally higher level strategy. It's understanding that each element in the process has a role to play. What is the role of the ad? It's to get a click. And so we're not trying to sell in the ad. We're not trying to do anything crazy in the ad. We're not trying to convince people that they've got to part from their money in the ad. It's what do I got to do in the ad to, I call it look, hook, took. Capture attention, look, create a connection, hook, give them a call to action, took. So that it takes them to the next stage in the process.
What he's saying is it's no different. If I'm gonna send an email out to my list, the most important thing is the subject line, because if they don't click to open my email, it doesn't matter how good the email is.
Yep.
Then once they click to open the email, the most important thing is to get them to click the link to go take whatever that action is. On Facebook, if you put an ad in that newsfeed for them, they're gonna scroll right by it. So you're gonna disrupt them right in the middle of that experience of the newsfeed. He's saying is he wants to get them, disrupt them, and get them to click, take an action on it. That's what his main goal is. By doing that, he can take you, disrupt you, take you off somewhere else, and now begin the sales process with you to help capture a lead, help convert a sale from that.
Yeah, 100%, because I think one of the greatest mistakes is trying to go too fast too soon. Trying to get a sale from the ad. We all know Marketing 101 tells us that someone needs at least 7 to 12 touch points before they're ready to make a purchasing decision. So if we try to say, hey, go buy my thing right now, 99% of the people, I mean, we talk about conversion rates in our industry. 1% is an okay, like an average conversion rate. If you say, hey, come buy my stuff, 1% of the people buy it, you're doing all right. When I hear 1%, what I'm really hearing is 99% of the people said no. So my mind is not how do we make 1% better, it's what do we do with the 99%? Because frankly, they clicked on my ad, so they're interested. They just haven't bought. They're not interested in how I presented it to them. Maybe I presented it too soon. Maybe I didn't provide no like and trustability first. There's a whole bunch of things that probably didn't happen yet for them to say yes. So our goal is always write an ad to send them to somewhere where we can either capture a lead or retarget them by giving them some great content. But in other words, let's build some sort of a relationship to get them to know, like, and trust us before we ask for a transaction.
Let's keep it going, because I know that we don't have a lot of time, because obviously we're here at War Room. Nicholas is speaking today, and I want to make sure to get him in the right presence and state. So I'm actually just stealing all his tips before he goes and shares them. In just a moment, I want to come back to that 1,800 to 500,000 case study. Before we do, a lot of my following advertise like Shopify products, little e-commerce products that aren't high ticket. And the reason I want to come back to that testimonial, when he talks about these huge ROIs, these big numbers, these are selling high ticket products. He's not doing a free plus shipping, a necklace. But you've dabbled in working with some e-commerce clients as well.
Our biggest spends are on the e-commerce.
One of my most successful campaigns I ran was I got a video of a product, and it was like a 58-second video that really explained, it showed the product in use and explained it well. I took that video, it was square, and I put it on Instagram. The views were so so cheap. That was my highest converting e-commerce ad ever. I know you've dabbled in this stuff. Is there anything that you're able to or willing to share about what you've seen work?
Yeah, so actually our biggest campaign that ran for a short duration was something very, very similar. I don't know if you remember the Bali beach bags.
It's a bag. You don't have to blow it up. You just scoop air into it, close it. It's like a chair. It's like a couch. You can lay on it like a concert or a festival or something like that.
Got a square video, demonstration video, because you could demonstrate what this looks like. About a 50-second video. I think anything under a minute tends to work really well. Literally, and I wish I could show you the stats on 89 million views, hundreds of thousands of shares.
You're not paying for the shares. You're paying for them to see it. When they share it, you're getting free advertising.
At its peak, it was doing about 400K of revenue a week. I wish I could take a bunch of the credit for it, but really, if you have a great product that's priced reasonably, that can be demonstrated via video, and then you can get that video in front of the right people who are then going to share it with the right people because it's kind of viral, it looks cool, they like it, there's no telling what can happen.
Let me go back to this 1800 to 500K case study.
Okay.
Disclaimer, this is his best ROI. Another disclaimer, he's an expert in the field. So if you're a beginner going, oh my God, I'm gonna get those same results, it's likely not gonna happen. In fact, it's in my best interest to tell you it won't happen. Yep. So whatever numbers, whatever he shares, just imagine a fraction of that happening and how amazing that would be to your life. Can you explain what high ticket is?
In this particular scenario, the actual offer was a coaching program, a 1-year coaching program that sold for $18,000.
Okay, so high ticket meaning the cost of the program was expensive.
Yeah.
$18,000 from an expert, a celebrity. So you're probably using a celebrity figure.
You know, someone well known in the space.
Just for example, imagine somebody like Tony Robbins has a coaching program. Obviously, you're gonna have an advantage selling that over your own coaching program. So break down as much as you're willing to share about this 1800 to 500K. I think it's phenomenal.
Well, and we'll just set it up this way. The guy tried to do the same thing with a different agency a couple months before. He had spent $80,000 on ads and got 0 return. So he was gun shy. He was like, hold up a sec. I don't think this Facebook ads things work. I'm a little nervous about this. Nick, can you help me out? And I said, well, let me guess what happened. You ran ads and you tried to sell the $18,000 coaching program, essentially. And he goes, that's exactly what I did. I said, are you crazy? You can't just go on Facebook and try and sell an $18,000 coaching program. That's not gonna work. So he said, what we gotta do is realize that on Facebook, the straight line is not the straight line. So what I mean by that is, if this is the goal of the thing to sell, and this is where your person is, the Facebook ad can't go right from here to here. It needs to go from here to here to here. So by implementing one simple step in between, which was, let's have an ad that drives someone to a lead magnet. In other words, great piece of content for the ideal prospect, something that can truly help them where they're at right now, which then pre-frames that person to say, I know, like, and trust this person. Now I'm open to the next step. We then took them from the lead magnet and gave them what I call a Godfather offer, so an irresistible offer for a limited time to attend an event. That event was happening within 7 days. They showed up at the event, they got a discount for it, I think it cost them a few $100s, and then it was at the event, through 2 days of great content, 2 days of helping people, that they were then sold the $18,000 program. So you can see there was a couple of steps in between before we got to the final offer.
Well, if somebody's gonna spend 18 grand, they better get to know the person well before they spend that kind of money. By selling it for a few $100s, they're making a small transaction, which kind of proves that they've got some money, they've got the ability, they have the ability to travel. They're not just like a freebie lead on the internet. You've kind of pre-qualified them with a small offer, got them into an environment where they can really get to bond with the trainer, with that coach. And then at the end, the coach then makes the offer and you notice the conversion go through the roof. $500,000 in sales from $1,800 in advertising. So the $1,800 was really essentially to get people to go to an event.
Well, get people to download a lead magnet, which then got them to an event that then got that offer.
That process is cool. Facebook ad, lead magnet, to live event, to high ticket coaching program. Phenomenal process, $1,800 to $500,000. His Facebook group is dope. I'll drop it in the description. Do you got any inspiration or motivation for, let's say like an 18 to 24-year-old who's watching the vlog, who just like, man, this is overwhelming. It's over their head.
Yeah, I like this concept. Someone taught it to me. I forgot who it was specifically, so I can't credit it, but it's this concept called building bridges or broken bridges. And it's this idea that a lot of people who are in a starting place and they're trying to get somewhere, so they pick up this idea, let's call it Facebook ad, and they start building a bridge to get to where they want to go. And before they get there, they hear, oh, content strategy. So they abandon Facebook ads, they start building a content strategy, start building a bridge. And then hear, oh, I got to do this, and then I got to do this, and then I got to do this. And all of a sudden what happens is years pass, they're extremely busy, but when they look back, they see a bunch of broken bridges. So the case in point is, if you're an 18 to 24-year-old, you're looking to figure this out. All you got to do is find the thing that you think you can master and make work and focus and dedicate on, and then commit to that thing until you've built that bridge. Once you've built that bridge, then you can say, okay, well, let's add another one. But the greatest danger I see for a lot of new coming entrepreneurs is they want to do everything at the same time. I'd say commit to following a few key people that you like, Chris Record, and whoever it is, commit to one platform, commit to one methodology, master it, get the results that you're looking for, and then you can consider adding other things after that.
Awesome. That's great advice, and I actually visualize exactly what you're talking there, and I've been guilty. With that being said, thank you so much for your time. I know it's valuable. People are paying him to fly all over the world to train. People are spending hundreds of thousands of dollars with him in his agency, and he's got another child on the way.
So we got a 14-month at home, 2 months, we got another one coming.
So you probably won't see him traveling as much in 2018. Yeah. He's a road warrior, like I am. You guys see me.
And it all started with Chris Record, by the way. Just
first speaking experience, 3C. He stole my 3C.
I stole the 3C and I took off and I built an entire speeding career.
Oh man, I need a check. I need a check. All right, guys, with that being said, had a blast interviewing you both for the vlog and for Facebook Live.
Awesome.
If you guys want more information about Nicholas KUSMICH, check the link in the description or click on his name that we have tagged on Facebook. And thanks, brother. Always a pleasure.
I appreciate you big time.
All right, you guys, that wraps up our trip here at War Room Digital Marketer. These guys did an amazing job. We met several very huge influencers, people running multi-million-dollar businesses, even people that have done over $1 billion, you guys. It is important to get to events. You gotta do whatever it takes to get to events. Right now, we've got a jam in the Uber. We've gotta make it to the airport, and we've gotta catch our flight. We're always running late because we wanna take every last second we can to make those connections. So we're gonna jam. Looks like the Uber's pulling up right now. I will catch you guys at the airport. All right, you guys, we made it to the airport. Peter is trying to be able to get us in time. I'm not sure if we're gonna make it or not. It seems like every single vlog this is happening. Right now he's working with them to be able to try to let us through, to be able to make it on this flight in time. Hopefully we do. I'm gonna take you guys on some B-roll and catch you on the plane. All right, you guys, I'm finally back home in Paradise Valley. It was a crazy trip to Austin, Texas, but you know what? I'm tired, I'm a little bit jet lagged. I've got some business to do, some editing, plus I'm putting together a training that I can't wait to post on Facebook. If you guys aren't following there, facebook.com/Chris Record. Make sure that you follow me there as well. After that, I'm actually planning out an entire week of travel. It looks like I'm gonna be heading down to San Diego to go to Hal Elrod's Miracle Morning event. And then after that, I'm gonna be going to Los Angeles. And then after Los Angeles, it looks like I'm gonna be going back to Arizona to do Thanksgiving, and then off to see my family off in Santa Cruz, California, in the Bay Area. My kids, my grandma, my dad, my mom, the whole entire family, as many people as I could possibly see, packed into about a week there, you guys. It is gonna be so much fun. I can't wait to take you on the journey with me. And remember, not only are we gonna go visit all of these places, but I'm gonna give you tips along the way. I'm gonna be interviewing multi-millionaires. I'm gonna take you behind the scenes. And then as you ask questions in the comments, I'm always gonna be answering those questions, recommending books, telling you stories of how I was able to beat the odds and go from a guy from a 485 credit score, a negative bank account, struggling entrepreneur, to being able to generate millions of dollars online with the same information that you now have access to. And best of all, it's all free here. Also, by the time you're watching this vlog, my new music video might have launched. I don't know if that's gonna be ready in time or not. Hopefully it is. My new music video is almost ready to go. We had some fun. We did it so last minute because I had all the travel. So I had to quickly record the song and then we had to quickly shoot the video, but we had fun doing it. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. It's gonna be a blast. Here's a little teaser clip.
Cause the scores on the web of what we made. We keep running the maths, we keep killing the game.
Hopefully you guys go to my channel, watch the entire video. Hopefully you guys like that. We put it together so quick. And with that being said, it's time for me to sign off today's vlog. So listen, every single day we do this for free, and all you have to do is smash that subscribe button to become a record breaker. If you're watching these videos and you're not yet subscribed, what are you doing? This is all free. We're having so much fun. If you guys want to live a better life, a more abundant life as an entrepreneur, smash the subscribe button and hit that post notification bell. You should also follow me on my other social media networks. Follow me on Facebook, follow me on Instagram. I've got links in the descriptions below. Follow me on Snapchat, it's all there. So with that being said, it's time for me to log off today, and I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. Peace.
Scores on the web of what we made. We keep running the maths, we keep killing the game. Knowing nothing in life but the way to get paid. You could quote me, boy. Here's the link to my page.
Adrian's in the place to set the pace. 5 million on his stars, killing the game. When the money's flowing, it's pouring like rain. Showing entrepreneur.